Hello and welcome back to Sports Weekly, a slightly shorter video today, but nonetheless it's going to be very exciting. We have a bit of football and a bit of rugby to talk about predominantly this week. First up in the football, we've got some FA Cup action this weekend in the quarter-finals. The big games for me, we've got Newcastle versus Man City. You think Man City's form will be too good for Newcastle, but the magic kick of the FA Cup, you never know what will happen. Then Liverpool versus United. Again, Liverpool in great form. United, you never know what you're going to get. They are yo-yoing up and down all the time. Højlund could be back. If he's back, could be exciting for their attack. Could Rashford, now he's been picked for the England squad, potentially have a bit of momentum going into that game? Maybe. It's going to be exciting nonetheless. Great weekend of football. Alongside this, I spoke a few weeks before about my beloved Reading, and it's not really over the media much, it's all over Twitter. Our owner, Dai Yong, who's been the owner since 2018, is running our club into the ground. He's been trying to sell the club. He hasn't been paying wage bills for the last 3 seasons. We've been deducted 18 total points, and then this week it's been said he's trying to sell the club training facility and to none other than our local rivals Wycombe, and this is just disastrous for Reading if this were to go ahead. The Reading fans were protesting outside the Wycombe Stadium last night, which was really great to see the Reading fans come together as they have for the past few years. Just wanted to shed some light on it and just say how terrible the situation really is getting, and the owners in English football need to be dealt with properly, and they need a sustainable plan to look after our beloved clubs. As quickly as it started, it seems like it's finished, and unfortunately it brings me great sadness to say it's the last weekend of the Six Nations this weekend. Well, in fact, this Saturday. It's going to be great though, after last weekend and England's outstanding performance against Ireland and Italy just beating Scotland. It's really teed itself up for a lovely final weekend. First up, we've got Wales versus Italy. Wales looking not to get the wooden spoon this weekend and this tournament, so they've got something to prove against Italy, who have had a really good tournament. Then Ireland versus Scotland. Ireland have to win or draw and they will win the Six Nations. They are in Dublin. They're against a Scottish side who had an upset last week and will be wanting some revenge. But the Irish are so good. Will the Scots get some inspiration from the Englishman's victory last weekend? Hopefully, as an English fan, you want the Scottish to upset them. Then it all moves on to this evening at 8 o'clock in Paris at the Stade de France, England versus France. Will the game come to nothing? If Ireland win, then Ireland do win the Six Nations, so it doesn't mean that England have a chance. But if Ireland do lose, it all goes down to the last game. England against France. France dominated England at Twickenham last year. Let's hope that the English can really turn it around, and after last week's incredible performance, I really do believe in this team. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm really hoping that the English can just sneak a victory. They stop the Grand Slam. Can they win the trophy? We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be fantastic. Saturday full of sport. What more could you want? That's it for this week. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.